Hello, everyone. My name is John Bassett. I'm the Chief Information Security Officer of GSI. Today, I wanted to go over a real-life example from one of our customers that had an email breach that was really sneaky. I just wanted to go over it so you can see how tough it can be sometimes to overcome a phish testing, or excuse me, a phishing exercise. So what happened is on December 17th, somebody from this company received an email from a person that they would normally receive emails from. So it's a person that they trust. This particular email had a request to participate in an RFP, request for proposal. Inside of the email was a link to the document material around that RFP, which also seemed quite common. If you hovered over that link, you would see it links to the Adobe website. So this email made it through all of the scanners, the email scanners and everything. The person clicked on the link thinking that they would retrieve the documents. At that point in time, there was a prompt to enter credentials to get that material. So that was about the only red flag to date was having to put credentials in. But the person thought it was coming from a reliable person. It must be all right. So they put in their credentials. They put in their email credentials. At that point in time, a blank document popped up on their screen, a blank Adobe document. The person really thought, that's kind of strange, but closed everything down. At that point in time, the perpetrators had his email credentials. Now, it didn't just happen right away. It was about 7 days later, on December 23rd, mid-afternoon, that some emails started to get sent out from this person's email. Hindsight being 2020, we were able to find out that there were about 9 emails that got sent out with 50 people on each email that went out. So they had access to his email and his contacts. Now, a few people started replying to the email saying, hey, is this for real? And that's how the person discovered that they'd actually been hacked. So he contacted us at this point and said, can you help us with this hack? Something's going seriously wrong. So what we did is we had him get with the administrators, and they basically changed his password and disabled his account while we did the investigation. So we started going through some of the console to see where he had logged in from. And he had normally logged in from a location in the state of Washington, and we were seeing some strange logins from Pennsylvania. So that was odd, but the conditional access of Office 365, which they were using, would not have flagged that as unusual because the person travels and could be anywhere in the United States. The conditional access basically said he could retrieve email in the United States, but not from other countries. So that particular issue got through. We also noticed that there were 2 Outlook rules that were set up. One of the rules was to mark emails as read and move it to the deleted folder. And there was another strange rule where it was obvious they had seen some of his folders and that had some emails moved to the deleted email folder, but that was about it. We also noticed on the setup of the email that he had not implemented multi-factor authentication. Now, this company had an MFA policy, but for some reason he either got overlooked or started after the policy. So we had them implement multi-factor authentication. We also checked the Windows Defender license, and although they did have Windows Defender, formerly Advanced Threat Protection, but they did not have some of the advanced URL introspection that may or may not have caught it. We haven't, they haven't proceeded with it yet, so we don't know what they've done there. So anyway, after changing his password, implementing multi-factor authentication, we re-enabled his account. We deleted all of those rules that he had in place, and he signed back in, was able to get back into his email. We had the rules purged. We did look at his sent emails at that point in time and found out everybody who got an email, and there were about 450 people, and we did have him send an email to all those people saying, hey, don't open up the email. Unfortunately, there were 3 or 4 people that did, and it further infected other folks. We also contacted the person that sent him the email and, let them know, hey, you sent a nefarious email. This person was aware of it, said that they deemed it a low risk. Their chief information security officer thought it was low risk. We felt differently. We felt it was more of a medium to high risk because this particular hack isn't caught by normal methods. You almost have to catch it yourself. Some of the email solutions that block all incoming email and block all attachments would have prevented this, but not every company has done that. So we had them watch this person's email for a few weeks, looking at his sign-ons, because you can do that in Office 365. You can see where the person signs on. Look for any strange sign-on locations. Look for any strange sent email, and it looks like everything's okay. Implementing multi-factor authentication and changing his password locked out the hackers, and they moved on. I hope this helps you in your quest for fighting the hackers, and you can see how easy sometimes it is to be breached. Thank you.